We're going to recap our
Just
picks.
like that, America, we're back because we're special like that.
Time travel.
IDD feels like I don't disagree. That is the redoubtable one, Thomas J. The highly questionable one, Ronald J. Listen, it is a wet my whistle weed Wednesday. The gummies are flowing. I had the big one. I had the Big Daddy tonight. I can't.
Do the gummies flow or do they bounce?
That's a good question. I suppose they bounce.
Kind of like boing, you know.
They said bounce. I mean, they are gummies. I mean,
They're
they
gummies.
have that balloonish
The
circular.
gummies are bouncing.
They're bouncing.
It doesn't
They're bouncing.
sound right, though.
No, it's flowing like Capistrano.
Yeah.
They got to flow.
Salmon of
The
Capistrano.
sound of Capistrano. Anyway, week 5 NFL, or sorry, week 4 recap rather. Look, we're going to start with the Giants because I got to make him smile about something, and God knows he's got something to smile about now. And I know it came at a price, but I will tell you this: they lost him when,
Second quarter.
and they still beat that team. So this is the thing about this Jackson Dart kid. Nothing phases him. I mean, Malik Neighbors is a stud. This is a big loss.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, they've got Scatterbo. They've got him. The tight end's pretty good. They've got some other receivers. And I'm telling you, something about this kid. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs. I'm just saying they're going to be a tough out.
Well, I try to trade one of these backup quarterbacks for a receiver or something. I mean, somebody needs them. Jameis or Russell. You probably can't get anything for Russell.
There's a couple. To your point, there's a couple of teams out there that, I mean, they're not happy with their quarterback.
The Bengals.
The Bengals for one. That kid throws one more 3-pick game, whatever. I mean, they were inept.
Is his name Fake Drowning?
Browning is his name.
Jake Browning.
Jake Browning. Fake.
Are you sure it's not Fake Drowning?
It might be. Oh no, he's drowning. There's nothing fake about it.
That's my alter,
He's actually
that's my
fake.
alter ego for
No,
him.
it's Jake. He is drowning, not drowning.
Fake Drowning.
No, it's drowning. He's drowning. And honestly, how you can have 2 receivers of the caliber of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and they are irrelevant?
Dude, and the running back is too, Chase Brown.
They can't. This guy they can't do nothing.
Is that offensive line just Swiss cheese?
I don't. They weren't good under with they got what's his nuts hurt 3 times in 5 years.
Yeah.
Burrow. So no, they're not good to begin with, but still 125 yards of offense, like by the third quarter. Like whoa, with those guys.
That's shit.
I mean, and where is Stefanski to go start designing there was a game last year we called them out because Chase wasn't getting touches, and next game Chase got 15 fucking touches, and they lined up in the backfield. And where the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You got to get your best players the ball. You want to help out your quarterback? Christ's sakes, design an offense or plays to get those guys the ball in space where they can make things happen. Take some pressure off the kid. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but you can't tell me that those 2 guys were basically, neither one of them broke 10 points in fantasy. In fact, I don't think either one came close.
I got you. And same with the running back.
Yeah.
Chase Brown is a good back.
Anyway, back to the Giants now. Look, I called this. I said that the Chargers were full of themselves, and they didn't. And the coach was doing too much of this shit. And
You've been calling that for a couple weeks.
And they got lucky against. They should have lost to Denver. If I'm being honest. So the Giants, they have a good front 4. They gave them fits all day. They got pressure with 4, by the way. Yeah. And this is the Chiefs couldn't do that.
The Chargers lost 2 of their linemen.
When? During the game?
Yeah. Yeah, so that helped.
You lost Neighbors. I think that helped.
Fuck yeah,
I'd say it's a trade-off.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Dart ended up throwing for like $110 or something. Like, it wasn't great, but
he didn't turn the ball.
What he did was bigger than his numbers.
Yes.
The first drive of the game, I think, was an 80 or 90-yard drive that ended
12 play. We talk about this a lot.
That ended on a 15-yard QB draw where
the middle,
darted through the middle and scored.
He did dart it,
and it lifted the entire team.
Oh yeah,
the entire team played better.
Yeah.
The defense played better. Everybody played harder.
Yeah.
He had a run play, either on a 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, where he faked the handoff, tried to go up the middle, got stoned by either a linebacker or a D lineman, bounced back, and then ran over somebody to pick up the. Now it turned out to be an offside. He would have gotten it anyway, but he picked it up. Like, the energy he brought to the game was awesome.
He's a football player.
Yeah, he really is.
I'm telling you, he's a football player. And I think he's right. The Giants should take one of these quarterbacks, not Russell Wilson. He's worthless at this point. But the other guy,
You could get something for James.
you can get
Both of them are cheap too.
Get a receiver.
Yeah.
Get a receiver.
Look, you're not going to
Just
get
a
a
decent
1.
one.
You're not
No.
going to get a 1.
Just get a solid
Right.
3 or a 2.
Right. Get
you
a
know?
solid 3 or a low level 2, and
Give him another,
pay the contract of the
Yeah.
QB you're sending.
Yeah. Because you don't need these
exactly.
three.
There's no point.
And you got no. I mean, honestly, nobody will take Russell Wilson right now with a 10-foot pole. I don't think. But the other
That's
one,
why Jameis, you could probably get
Jameis,
something.
who's also younger.
Yeah.
You got more in the tank left. I mean, him, I think you could get something
Yeah.
for.
One thing I will say about Dart, he can't do some of that shit because
Not
he's going to
weekly.
get himself hurt.
Not weekly.
Like he was initiating
Listen,
contact.
Drake
with
May
bigger
did this
dudes.
last
Yeah.
year as a rookie, and I'm telling you, he'll get the talk.
Right.
Okay, he will.
Yeah.
Because Dayball's not stupid. He's
Yeah.
stubborn. He's not stupid. But he understands that kid needs to be on the field or he's sunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that conversation has already happened this week, or it will be in the film study. Going,
Yeah.
yeah, that hit right there. No, never
way.
again.
Yeah.
Now, that was
Slide.
not about throw the ball away.
I never saw him slide.
No.
He dove, but that'll get you killed.
That's the rookie. Every rookie quarterback does this. I'll try to
Yeah.
prove something. Like, we're trying to prove you can get killed because it'll happen. You
Yeah.
keep rolling
These
the
guys
dice.
are not college
Then
kids.
this is not college, pal. You'll get your head taken off. So
I also, I saw something. Chris Long,
I did.
former UVA,
Former UVA,
player, and
yeah.
then Eagle and Ram, D lineman.
Yeah, all that stuff, all the good stuff.
He was talking about Abdul Carter,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Look, you might not have seen it in the stat sheet." He's like, "But he had like 10 pressures in that game.
Yeah.
Like I think he said 9 QB hits or 5 QB hits, and he was like." On every play, he's beating his person. So just keep watching it, and he's going to start to get the
But here's the
stats to
thing.
go with it.
Those hits or pressures are as big as sacks. You know why? Because once a quarterback starts looking around and the eyes are no longer downfield, because that's the impact of that.
Can't move the ball as
You
well.
can't. You're not. Everything gets thrown. In football, it's like basketball. These sports, hockey. If what you're doing gets thrown off by 1 second, it's out of sync.
Yeah.
It's totally out of sync, and that's true of all 4 sports.
Yeah.
If one thing is off by it fucks everything up.
Yeah.
And once a quarterback starts hearing or starts looking outside of his helmet because he had his bell rung a couple times, changes your entire offense.
Yeah.
Now he's looking for checkdowns and not deep digs down, chunks down the field.
Yeah.
He's trying to get rid of it before he gets popped.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And they picked Herbert twice. That was big. They needed to help their offense out. Now, one thing I will still say about the Giants.
That's a good offense. They did that too.
Get your head out of your ass in the red zone.
Oh my God! Yes.
I mean, they had the ball inside the 5.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do anything.
You know,
Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a couple of teams do this, like Detroit, where they had the option
Oh,
to.
my God, so creative.
Yeah, where was Amon Ross St. Brown coming off the reverse, and then he pitches it out. I mean, you fucking kidding me?
Especially when you have a QB that can move,
I'm
too.
saying this is the thing. You need to start doing shit like that. I mean,
You
and
gotta
it's
have
like
packages
you
to
have some
surprise
pieces
people.
like Scatabo and Slayton and some other, and they got like whatever his name is,
Wandale Robinson.
Wandale Robinson. You've got some weapons here. It's not like you can't do
Right.
stuff like
Yeah,
this.
and that's the thing. So Wandale, he's a slot receiver.
Yeah.
He's not going to go up and get one in the red zone.
Nope.
But one of these gadget plays or something where you run him behind,
or a screen,
Right.
a drag underneath. Yeah, I mean, you can.
I mean, they're going, okay, this is going
Gambling.
to be
We're gambling with this.
this is going to be either a QB handoff or a keeper. So they're telling him either hand it off and the running back goes right up the gut, or keep it and get tackled. That's what they're calling
Just
basically.
look at that. Something about the blue. Look at that. Something so succulent about that.
Is it?
You see, yeah, look at the little blue with the.
It just kind of looks like a spray.
Yeah, but with that, it's not a spray.
There is a tint.
There's a nice little tint in there.
A
It's
tinge.
kinda- smells good.
All right, enough
Anyway,
about the Giants.
No, but they got a big win.
Can
This
we
is
talk about
huge.
the Jets?
Oh, we're going to, but hold on. You got the Saints. You got another winnable game.
Well, they better fucking win.
They can beat the Saints.
This
You
is
can
a
beat
game
the-
you cannot go down there and lose.
They got to win this game, and I think they can.
Because
I
if they
think
win
can.
this game,
2 or
then
3.
they have Philly.
At home, right?
And I'm so fucking
Philly's,
tired of the Eagles.
Philly's dodging a lot of bullets.
Dude,
They're dodging a lot of bullets, Tom.
They
They
really
really
are.
are.
They are.
I mean,
Dude, should have lost to the Rams. Could have lost to Dallas.
should have lost to Dallas. How many
Really
times is
should-
DC Lamb going to drop
yeah.
that pass?
CeeDee Lamb
He's one of the
dropped
5 best receivers in the game, and he's not dropping that pass. No.
I mean, all right, let's see. Where
In perfect weather? No,
That
no,
was bad.
no.
That was really bad.
That was Duran dropping that fly ball tonight, Ben. That's how
it
bad
was.
that was.
But difference is CD dropped 2 or 3 of them.
Maybe you see how I did that? See how I did that?
What?
Duran.
Oh, yeah. Good tie-in.
I'll tie it.
Okay, so it's at the Saints. So that'll be a good test for them because that place gets loud. I don't care how shitty they are. That place is crazy.
Saints won their first game, I think, actually. No, did they? No, they're on 4.
No, but they actually put up some points against a decent team. I think it was the Bills.
Commanders? Or no.
I think they played the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills beat them 31-19.
Yeah, I mean.
And by the way, it was a 1-score game.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, and the Bills pulled away. Josh, somebody had a long touchdown run that iced it.
So the Giants need this game. It's a winnable game,
Yep.
but don't go down there thinking your shit doesn't stink because you get slapped.
You can't do that. You're not good enough to do that.
Then, so this kind of sucks. They get the Eagles at home, but it's on Thursday night. Short week.
I'm telling you. And by the way, there's more turmoil with A.J. Brown. The Eagles are not in a good place right now.
Well,
They're lucky to be 4 now.
The Eagles have a lot more talent than us.
That's not the point.
But
we know that.
this is why the Eagles are so annoying. They're fans. Okay?
Oh,
My sister, right? She's an Eagles fan. She's lived in Philly since 2000. Or, she was in Wilmington then. Dude, she sends a message after, we found out Bad Bunny was doing the halftime show, right? She sends a message, can't wait to watch the Eagles and then see Bad Bunny at halftime. And I'm like, that's why y'all are obnoxious.
First of all, have you seen the Detroit Lions lately?
Right.
How you kidding me? And by the way, as I said, if Mike Evans plays in that game, you don't beat the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
The Rams had you on the ropes, and CeeDee Lamb dropped a gimme. What are you talking about? There is no guarantee the Eagles are going to be
This is one
here.
score Molly over
There is
here.
there is no guarantee the Eagles are going to be sitting there in February. There's none. They got a lot of problems over there.
So that's why I want the Eagles to lose. Because you know what it reminds me
I
of?
think it's better for you if they come in undefeated. 5-0.
Oh, and
then you get them,
and
and
we
yeah,
smack them?
but I'm just saying they'll come in. Oh yeah, this is the
Yeah, the fucking Giants.
Yeah.
Everybody's
See,
laughing. at
if
us.
they lose the week before you, there's
Yeah.
no chance of that. But if they win again, which I think they will, okay, they're gonna walk
Well,
into
maybe
you guys.
getting them on a short week.
That's
might
gonna help
actually
you.
be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you got to focus on the Saints first. But the Eagle fan is starting to remind me of pre-2004 Yankee fan.
Oh yeah, they're bad.
Because you know what that comment by my sister reminded me of? I was at the 2004 All-Star game, baseball All-Star game.
Yeah.
In Houston.
Yeah.
Okay? Got to go to the home run derby, went and watched the game. And
Sorry.
what are you doing, asshole?
I'm trying to pull up the game.
So, but check this. So I was at the 2004 MLB All-Star game, and the American League won, and that was back when whichever league won was the home team in the World Series.
Okay. Yep.
Right, they had home field advantage.
Yes.
So this Yankee fan stands up right as the game ends and the American League win, and he goes, "World Series Game 1, Yankee Stadium." I'll never forget it because I wanted to kill him. Now, that was 2004. What happened in 2004?
Oh, we know what happened.
Oh, the 3-0 lead turned
Don't
into
we
a 4-3
big
defeat.
pipey?
So,
Don't we big
yes,
pipey?
yes, we do.
We do,
Mr. Pipey.
Mr. Pipey, would you care to comment on
Excuse me,
2004?
Peppy? Big Peppy?
Big Peppy? Meet Big
But
Pipey.
but that's what that reminded me of, is making that comment, just assuming your team is in the dance. I hope it doesn't happen.
I'm just saying.
Eagles are good, though. I mean, I'm not going to...
No one's saying they're not good. 4-0 is 4-0. You can't deny that. And they've played some very tough teams. The
Yeah.
bottom line is there was some serious bedwetting going on from CeeDee Lamb's drop to the Rams pissing away a 26-7 lead.
That was awful.
I mean, there was some serious.
Who did they beat up?
The other one.
They beat up on somebody. Didn't
They who was it? They barely beat Tampa Bay over the weekend. Who was it before Tampa Bay?
It was when A.J. Brown actually had a good game.
No, they came back. That was the Chiefs. That was the tush push. They should have lost that game.
Oh, yeah,
They should have lost that game because
those
they were
false
the two
start
false starts
naps.
that Tom Brady pointed out. Yes, he's up there too, America. That's right, the golden boy, the go. Go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Don't call me a cheater. Look at this shit. It was awful.
Ooh, they play the Lions in November.
Yeah. So, trust me when I tell you, whatever your name is, Tom's sister. What's her name again?
Melanie.
Melanie, listen. Got a lot of love for you, but really, slow your roll, sweetheart. Slow it down. Slow it down. You're 4 plays from 0-4. You're like 4 plays from 0-4. So 1 in each game.
Yeah, beat the Cowboys 24-20.
Yeah.
Beat the Eagles 20-17.
The Chiefs.
Sorry.
On 2 false starts on
Beat
one
the
of them.
Rams 33-26.
Yeah.
And the Bucks 31-25. They got the Broncos this weekend.
That's not.
I think they'll beat the Broncos.
Broncos are going to be tough. The Broncos defense is better than the Philly defense.
If it was in Denver, I'd get like. Denver's a tough place to play.
I got news for you. The Denver Broncos can win that game on Sunday. You know why? Because they have a better defense, and they've got a sneaky good set of offensive people. Sneaky good. Sneaky. From Cortland Sutherland to the running back DK Dobbins. Denver quietly, sneakily, snappily, snoodly, whatever it is.
Cortland Sutherland and DK Dobbins.
Not just them.
Cortland Sutton and JK Dobbins.
Whatever. Hey, I had the big gummy. This guy, big gummy. Big gummy.
Yeah, but it wasn't real weed. I had the real weed gummy.
This is more powerful than that.
No, it's not. It's not real weed.
It's THC, baby. Counts.
It's not. It's CBD.
It's THC. Hybrid. Awesome. Trust me. Bottom line is this. Denver, have sneaky good offensive weapons.
Sneaky. How about those nuggies?
Sneaky.
Let's hear
And
about those
their
nuggies.
defense is better than Philly's defense. Denver's D is really, really good. It is good.
I'd like to see Jalen start getting touched.
I'm saying Denver is going to be in that game in the fourth quarter. And by the way, they have the better. I know you hate him, but he's much better coach than this guy. He's a much better coach than this guy. Okay.
I don't know. Sirianni's been pretty good, man.
Sirianni has had a Ferrari. He hasn't crashed it. That's like saying, hey, Joe Mazzulla, you look real good. Yeah, I'll give you those 2 guys.
Hey,
Fucking
Phil
Chris
Jackson,
Goffs.
you're a great coach.
Yeah, I'll give you Michael, Scotty, Pippen, and I'm sorry.
Oh, how about Shaq and
Kobe?
Kobe?
How about Kobe and Shaq too, just for a good measure. Give me a fucking break.
Oh, so you had...
So, I'm not sold on this guy as a coach when they stack the cupboard. They stack the cupboard, you're supposed to win.
Joe Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla was supposed to win. The second, and then go look at last year's playoff again. Go look at games 1 and 2 against the Knicks. It's priceless. You can't replace that kind of stupidity. Actually, you can, and you can put it in the White House. We'll get to that later too. But anyway, the bottom line is the Giants here can beat the Saints. And if Philly's coming in 2 weeks, and I think they can beat that, but that's going to be a very close game. Giants come in, the Philly comes into New York 5-0. Oh, baby, I would take the Giants on this in a million years. I'll take it.
Dude, you keep gassing me up about my Giants.
You cannot ignore what your eyes just saw. You can't. You saw it.
It's crazy.
It's one thing to say
crazy.
it. It's another thing to see it.
Yeah, but you also have to take into account they lost a couple of linemen.
You lost Malik Neighbors.
No doubt.
Don't tell me.
I'm not taking anything away from the Giants.
You lost the better player.
Sure.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so don't give me that crap. That's offsets.
Yeah.
That offsets. You can't tell me that.
I also think West Coast teams coming east, sometimes you don't get their best shot, which is good. I mean, I'll take it.
The Chargers have been in the AFC. They've been coming east for decades. It's nothing they're not used to. Every team pretty much is east of them. No matter where they go, they're going. They might go north to Seattle once in a while or San Fran, but it's usually east.
Dude, it's tougher for a West Coast team to come east.
The only thing west of them is Japan. Okay, they don't go. They're never going west. It's always east. They're used to it. They have to do it 4 or 5 times a season.
I'm saying to play a 1 o'clock game
Not their first
on
rodeo.
a Sunday.
Not their first rodeo.
Should we look at what their record is? East Coast 1 p.m. games.
Sure, why not? Over the history.
Past 10 years.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's see. Chargers.
By the way, they blew that playoff game down in Jacksonville when they had a couple when Trevor came back in the second half. Remember that shit?
Did they come east for it?
I said they come east for everything, didn't I? Go ahead. that changed the to a holy shit.
Okay. Chargers record on
The East
1
Coast.
p.m.
East Coast game.
Sunday games on the East Coast.
From what, 2020? No, 28. No, 20,
Past 10 years.
2015.
Let's see if our AI friend can help.
You're right here. Don't start that fire. They're gonna know us. They know about us in a week.
2015 to October 2025. The Chargers have a 5-6 record in 1 p.m. Sunday games played on the East Coast.
5 and 6.
So they stink.
No, stinking would be 1 and 8.
That's true.
5 and 6 means they were 500 until they lost last year. So it's like,
Until they lost to the Giants.
lost to the Giants, so they were 5 and 5. Oh, that was it. The 11th time really got them.
Well, this isn't even real. They're including game against the Cleveland Browns.
Well, nothing counts against the Cleveland Browns.
But Cleveland is not the East Coast.
It's like it's not well.
I guess it's Eastern Standard
It's
Time,
Eastern
so they're
Standard
counting
Time.
it as that.
Well, that's what.
So I guess it's the same.
because it's the same time in
Yeah,
Boston as
same
it is in
time.
Cleveland. So I'm just saying, look,
It just doesn't feel like the East Coast.
no, because you don't see the ocean. You think when you think East Coast, you think
Okay,
you're
so
near the
let's
water.
just take the ones that are on the ocean. So you got to throw Minnesota.
I got to make
out.
my point.
No, you got to throw Minnesota.
That's
out.
Central Time Zone. Not
You have to
Eastern.
throw Kansas City out.
Those are both Central Time Zone. That's not right.
They're part of it. That's all I'm saying. Is what we just got is tainted information.
Those are dead.
we're
Cleveland.
throwing those out.
Cleveland is definitely East.
So
compared
that's
to those
one
two.
win and one loss.
Okay.
Miami, they won. This is 2022, so that's a win. Browns were thrown out. Pittsburgh,
Why they win the Browns game too?
they did, but that's not on the East Coast. We're throwing out. We're only
It's
counting
East Coast time. It's East Coast.
It's not East Coast. The East Coast is your state is touching water. That's what the East Coast is.
They're touching water. They're touching one of the Great Lakes.
The fuck out of here! You're touching the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so
Are the Great Lakes not east? They're right. They're considered on the east
it's
side.
not the East Coast.
No, but it's on the eastern side of the country.
I didn't say the eastern side of the country. I said
Well,
the
you
East
said
Coast.
coast. You're touching water. They're touching water.
No, you're touching the East Coast. God damn it!
But those coasts.
You're full of shit. We're throwing out Minnesota, Kansas City. We're keeping Miami. That's a win. Okay. They lost in Pittsburgh, so they're 1-1. They lost in Philly. They're 1-2. They lost at Carolina. They're 1-3. They lost in Atlanta. They're 1-4. They won in Atlanta. They're 2-4. They lost in New England. They're 2-5. They beat the Jets. They're 3-5. Cleveland's out. They lost to the Giants. They're 3-6.
How is Cleveland out, but Pittsburgh is in?
Because Pittsburgh's in Pennsylvania, which is touching the Atlantic Ocean.
Where?
What do you mean, where?
Where's Pittsburgh? Where's the state of Pennsylvania touch the ocean again? Where? Where's it?
What do you mean, where?
Where?
Do you want me to pull up a map?
Yeah, I'm stoned right now. So I'm talking about where they actually.
It's
touch it.
along the East Coast, dude. Every state
Well, where
along
do
the
they
East
touch it?
Coast
I thought
touches
Jersey
water.
was there in their way,
No,
and Maryland, and Delaware.
no. God damn it.
Give me a map.
Map of U.S.
There it is.
Oh, Jersey's blocking it.
I'm saying it doesn't touch the water.
You're right. You're right. I gotta give you that. I gotta give that to you.
And I'm not the only one with a gummy, boys and girls.
Okay, but are you telling me Pennsylvania's not an East Coast city?
Pittsburgh is in the western part of the state, right near Cleveland. So if you're going to count Pittsburgh, you have to count Cleveland. It's not
Bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, so we count Philly, but not Pittsburgh.
Well, you're just taking out another one.
No, because Philly's on the other side of the state.
You were counting Philly before too, anyway.
Right, so I'm taking Pittsburgh out. We're counting Philly.
Go on.
What? I'm
I
not trying to.
I like this, Matt. No, but usually you're trying to downplay what your team did. And it's depressing. They beat a heck of a. They beat a 3-0 team, and they lost their best receiver and still beat them. You can't even name the two linemen. So it's like that's a hell of an accomplishment. You got to give it to them. And I'm not they're going to make the playoffs or anything like that. Don't get me wrong here, but they're going to be a tough out there. That's all I said. And I think that
You
kid's
keep
going to.
telling me they're going to win the fucking Super Bowl.
No,
right? They lost to Baltimore.
I said there's a very
They
slim
got
chance.
hosed. They lost to fucking Patriots.
They haven't played the Patriots yet.
This is in the last 10 years, God damn it.
Anyway, you know what that. The point is this: the
My point's been proven.
no, it hasn't been proven. Your
Proven.
point, no, it hasn't.
Absolutely.
No,
proven.
it hasn't.
Absolutely.
Not at all. They were 5 and 6, and then you wait. That doesn't really suit my argument. Let's knock away
No,
three cities.
no.
and-
Dude,
see?
I went in there and it was including Kansas City, Minnesota, and Cleveland. Those aren't East Coast.
If they have to come 2 time zones,
No, that's true.
yeah, that counts.
But it's not East Coast. Let's be real.
It's still 2 time zones.
I agree.
That's hard.
No,
3
it's-
is worse.
3 what?
There's 4 time zones in the United States. If they're in the Pacific time zone, they've got to go over one to get into another. That's 2 time zones.
Well, no, they have to go 3 time zones to get to the Eastern time
They
zone.
have to go. They'll be in the third one. They'll be in the Eastern time zone. But to be in the Central time zone, they have to go through 2 to get to that. Then they had the Midwest there, and the next one, the Midwest doesn't really bother. That's Utah.
No, you go.
Shit like that doesn't.
You go from Pacific time.
That's like Colorado.
through Mountain time.
Like if they put Denver in there, I could see you blowing a gasket. But that.
You go Pacific time, Mountain time, Central time, Eastern time.
The bottom line is, fuck that. I'm sick of trying to give his team a compliment. The Patriots had a hell of a win. They bent over the Carolina Panthers. Who yes, they should have bent over. You're right. But the point is, they finally did something they were supposed to do. And that in of itself is progress.
Yeah, but you got to admit, I mean, Carolina had to travel all the way up to the top of the state, top of the country.
See this? He's gonna right off the head.
Dude, let's.
point is,
let me look past
Patriots-
10 years. How do teams play in the upper Eastern
No,
Hemisphere?
you don't even bother with that. I'm trying to get my. I'm
kidding.
You're not gonna lower my team's high weekend. Listen, you can.
You guys did a great job beating Bryce fucking Young.
40. Well, didn't they just beat Atlanta 30-0.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
Okay
is
then.
wrong with Atlanta.
Okay then. So don't sit there. Oh,
And then Atlanta beat the Commanders.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so maybe that 42 was. Maybe you should give a little credit. They should have won. Oh, they could have won in Arizona week 1. They lost 27-22. They're in that game. I mean, they're not a terrible team.
Yeah, they are.
No, the New Orleans Saints are a terrible team. The New York Jets are a terrible
The
team.
Jets are a terrible team.
Terrible.
I want to
fucking
talk
team.
about
We're
that.
going to talk about them. But finish with the Patriots. Drake Maye, 14-17.
Lose it.
7 different receivers.
You missed 3 throws, Drake? What are you doing?
He missed 3 wide
What are
open
you doing?
guys. Even I can hit 3 wide open
I mean,
guys.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
hell? Christ.
Get out of your pajamas,
What
you
are, they,
sleeping.
what are they paying on this loser?
Dude, he looks good, man.
Call fucking Zappy up.
Call the Giants. Get
See,
Wilson over here.
To know Bailey Zappi is to loathe Bailey Zappi. And if you've seen him play, you've thrown up in your mouth more than once. It's like,
To see Bailey Zappi leading a fourth quarter end of the game
Fuck up.
drive in
That will-
London
that
or
will-
Germany or wherever the fuck they
that will
were.
end in a fuck up as it did.
Wowzers.
Don't throw the pick.
Back to Drake. Back to old Drake.
Yeah, Drake ain't them. Drake right now, he is completing 74% of his passes. He has a QBR of 116. Like,
Loser.
this is Brady shit. I'm like, what the? He's got 7 touchdown passes. I don't know how the fuck that's happening.
Average yards per throw is 2.5.
Yeah, but he's and a dual threat. He's got running touchdowns. He scored 3 touchdowns in each of the last 2 games. And I'm telling you,
You mean like combined, throwing and running?
each game he did it. 3 touchdowns in each game he did that, which he's the first quarterback to do that in quite a while.
Sense?
And by the way, and complete over 70% of his passes
First quarterback to do that since Dan Orlovsky did it in his dreams.
in his dreams. So look, he's growing up before our eyes. I can't wait to break down this Buffalo game in the next segment. This is gonna be a hell of a game Sunday night.
Are we breaking it down?
Oh yeah, next segment. Yeah, we're gonna break it all down. But
Are you guys winning that game?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Can we just finish this first? The point
Little
is,
tease? Just wanted
the
you to
point
give us a
is,
little
the point
tease.
is, come back to it, you'll see it. The point is that he's growing up right before our eyes. And Stephon Diggs also had his first 100-yard game.
Yes, he did, and I started in
Yeah,
my fantasy.
and I'm
Tip
telling
of the
you,
cap.
Travis Henry is looking like a Pro Bowl tight end. Look at what he's been doing.
His name's not Travis Henry.
It's not Travis Henry. It's Henry. It's
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry.
Dude, I love the way you do that. DK Dobbins and Cortland Sutherland.
Yeah. RK McGibbons and fucking.
Were we doing that when we were watching basketball? Deacon Jones.
Yeah,
We're calling people
We're
shit.
just making up stupid
Oh
names.
man.
But anyway, the Patriots looked very good on Sunday. Yes, and that special teams with that fucking kid, what he did, he turned the game around.
What
So
happened?
this was a punt that landed like on the Pats' 7-yard line. Usually it's a fair catch, you let it bounce. This kid picks the fucking thing up, evades 4 tackles up the side and breaks free and takes it like 94 yards for a touchdown.
Damn, punt.
Totally punt return, I think.
Wow.
And just totally changes the game. And then he almost breaks a second one and gets it down to their 14, breaks 2, and just totally lit a fire under that team. It was Gonzalez's first game back at the corner. He did a heck of a job on taking on McMillan, the rookie there. And they are starting to go the right way. And so I think that, and by the way, in terms of the Ramondre Stevenson situation, here's what he did. He started him, played the whole first series, took him out for the rest of the half.
Really?
And then at some point in the third quarter, I think he came, I don't remember when it was, but I didn't realize that, but he only had 9 carries for 38 yards. He was not in the game plan. So they got him in there, get a couple hits there, say, hold on, as a rep, and they didn't even chance it. With the other 2 guys. They still ran for over 100 yards. But
Who's your young running back again?
Tre'Davion Henderson,
That's right.
this kid's a beast.
Ohio State.
Yeah, this kid's a home run hitter. And they also got Kyle Williams, the rookie from Washington State, the receiver. They got him involved a little bit. So this is starting to go, and I love the way Vrabel's doing this. It's gradual. It's very gradual, but you can see it. From Kyle Williams, the 3rd-round draft pick, getting in the lineup now, they're seeing some reps, to what they're doing with the special teams, which was atrocious just 3 weeks ago. Special teams 3 weeks ago was atrocious. They've just 3 weeks ago, they look like a totally different fucking team. The special teams unit looks like
How many penalties did y'all have this game?
It was the first time it was under 10. I believe it was 6.
Okay.
I think it was
Progress.
6. Progress. So some
That's
stupid ones
well,
still,
'cause
to be
remember-
sure.
But remember,
Some stupid, there was some
but
stupid ones in there.
Last week we were kind of calling out Variable, saying you got to start to get this shit together. So
Well, it looked
it's a
like
good sign.
the 2 of the areas where they were fucking up special teams, it looked like it was better. Not perfect, better. Also, not 1 turnover, not 1 fumble, not 1 no turnovers.
That's big.
So for 1 week, they look like those things are going in the right direction. And that's why I can't wait to break down this Buffalo game in segment 3, because this is going to be a hell of a game. There's going to be a lot of good games we're going to break down. I'm telling you, it's going to be a hell of a week in the NFL. So we'll take a break. Segment 3, pick
Hold on a
segment.
second.
What?
I want to talk about the Jets, man.
We can't. We got to stop this. If it
Why?
goes too long, it doesn't record. We'll come back.
Dude,
We'll start
the fucking
segment 3.
Jets, quick. I don't want
Go
to.
Go.
That game was sickening. I mean, they should have won that game by 2 scores. When you look at total yards, time of possession was even, and the Jets turned the ball over 3 times. 3 fumbles.
What the Patriots do a week ago against
One at the goal line. I'm just mad because I picked it and they ended up losing. And I'm like, you fucking, like,
You're the Jets.
you gave them the game. They fumbled on the 5-yard line. Somehow they were still in the game going into the 3rd quarter, down a score, getting the ball back, and they fumbled the kickoff. Nice. Justin Fields liked to hold the ball like a loaf of bread when he's getting chased by like 30 guys. So there you have it.
This is the organization that is known for the butt fumble. What else is there to say?
They were actually good when that happened.
What else is there to say when you are responsible for a play like that one?
The but
The
fumble.
butt fumble.
That's called the but fumble.
Yep. That was a cheek. That was a cheek sneak.
Well, cheek
That
to
was
cheek.
that was cheek to cheek.
Cheek to cheek.
A cheek to cheek sneak.
Cheek to cheek.
That's
That's right.
a cheek to cheek. Well, the heel sneak. That was a
That's
cheek
the
to
old
cheek.
C to C sneak.
That's
Yep,
right.
cheek to
That's
cheek
the old.
sneak.
That's the old.
It was
CSC.
this cheek to that cheek on the sneak.
The old CCS.
CC sneak. Mind if we get a little cheek to cheek
Okay.
sneak?
Bottom line, the Jets suck. Segment 3 coming around.